Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, hello.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
How's it going?
It's good. I hope everyone had a wonderful Taco Tuesday.
And Cinco de Mayo.
Can you believe? So my friends, Cameron and Matt, sent me this thing that Cinco de Mayo, Taco Tuesday aligned on a Tuesday.
Like, this is what we've been training for.
This is what we have been excited for. And it's America's 250th birthday. It's like the most American Cinco de Mayo ever.
It's the most American Mexican day ever.
And we have guys from Mexico that work with us. And they're like, you people are crazy.
They're like, this is so
Cinco de
dumb.
Mayo,
It's
we don't
not even a
celebrate
thing.
this.
Meanwhile, the Mexican restaurant you can't even get into right
Which
now.
is why we didn't go to a Mexican restaurant because we're like, we don't want to wait in line. Plus, lacrosse takes so long.
Ugh, the girls are at lacrosse tonight.
They have a game.
And these poor girls, it's pouring rain outside. These poor girls, I think Olivia might be missing softball right now because softball will literally cancel a game.
Lacrosse
with
plays in
like
lightning.
a cloudy sky. Lacrosse plays in everything.
Oh, it's lightning? We just turn our
They're
eyes
like,
the other
we're
way.
going to look this way and pretend we didn't see it. Yeah. It is
Kind of
crazy.
something. So we were talking about Mexicans. So usually we go to the Mexican restaurant after the lacrosse game because, well, first of all, I always felt like in the beginning, it was just like, it was too slow to go there, blah, blah, blah. We get Max. Max is the owner's son. Max does not even have a tablet to write down anybody's orders. Max
So impressive.
remembers it up here. I mean, literally, he does not write things down. He had a table of how many people? 14, 15
There were
people?
14 or 15 of us.
And he didn't write one thing down.
It's very impressive. And now, granted, like our entire meal was tacos because it was dollar taco night.
But there's options with tacos.
Not only are there options, like this person got 2, this person got 3, this person got 2 chicken and 1 beef. And like everything was right. It's very impressive.
And not to mention, he knows your order when you go there.
Yeah, like if we're not there on Taco Tuesday, he'll be like, oh, 2 cheese enchiladas. Like he knows
The regular?
Yeah, like he knows exactly.
Loaded burrito.
What drink I want,
Side
everything.
of sour cream.
It's very, yeah, he knows even to give me a
How
side
many
of sour cream.
quesos do we want tonight?
He is very
He's
good.
good, so.
He is very good.
Max, if you're listening.
We're impressed. Yes.
So he's very thorough. Tom is just double checking. Tom is good.
Okay, so after work today, so Kristin made these enchiladas that my family loves.
I hope they taste as good because everyone was sure excited about them.
So after work today, Kristin's like, swing by the house and grab the enchiladas, and that way you can throw them in the oven, when.
It's a little
so that way they're
difficult
ready.
for me to transport hot food all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah. So
Without
I was
having
like-
a hot box, I should just leave it in the
but
car.
No, I mean, that was like totally fine. Like no big deal at all. So I get home, the boys come, they help me bring everything in. And Tom proceeds to start taking the covers off of everything. It's 5:15. I'm like, what are you doing?
He was helping.
No. He goes, I have to take a picture of it all.
Oh, good. Did he get a picture?
Yeah. I go, what are you, your mother? Like, he's like, I have to send it to Dan.
Oh, to entice him to want to come?
No, because Dan kept asking us, like,
Oh my gosh, we have so much food.
can I bring something? And we kept saying, like, no, we have enough food. Like, you don't need to bring anything, whatever. And so so I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're going to mess this all up. Like, leave it alone. And he's like, I have to get a picture. He was very excited about this meal.
So this is how it works. Like, I don't know how to cook this recipe actually makes 16 enchiladas. So if you go to localfarmmom.com, it's my enchilada recipe. I actually think it's a spinoff. It's hard for me. Like, I take so many recipes from an old Paula Deen magazine recipe before she got canceled, when she had her magazine, which was one of my all-time favorite magazines.
I do miss getting magazines and reading them.
Me too. I love magazines.
I used to love getting, like, my Food Network magazine.
Oh, me too.
And I at one point even got Better Homes and Gardens. Like, I had all the magazines.
Magnolia.
Yes. And now, do you want to know funny? Tom actually still gets Handyman magazine.
That's perfect for him.
Except that it comes in a plastic every month. Well, it comes like every 2 months. We don't know how to cancel it, P.S. And somehow they bill our checking account. We have literally, it's been years. It was like
They
one
got
of the
the
kids.
good numbers.
Well, it was one of the kids' like
fundraisers.
And so we bought it. This was years ago. I don't even think it was one of my kids. Like, it was like a friend's kid, like probably 5 to 7 years ago. We don't know how to cancel it. Every year, $35 bills.
But he likes it probably.
He says, I want it. And then if you go look over there, they're just stacked up. He never opened one. They come in plastic. The plastic's never even been taken off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't even read
That's bad. You got to figure this out.
It's like kindling for the fire. Like, we pay $35 a year for kindling. But I do miss, like, reading magazines. Like, I used to love reading magazines.
So the other night, I forget what I could have been doing, but it's been a long time. I love meal planning. I love making lists.
So I do like this.
I mean, I love, like,
I'm a
I
list
sat
maker.
down with my pen and my pad of paper, and I was making lists of, like, what we were going to eat. Because it was a big weekend. We had the Derby. We had confirmation/baptism. So we had all these meals I was fixing. So I needed to make sure I had everything, and it was very organized. But I'm like, there is nothing that I love more than, like, going through old magazines and recipes.
Look
Thanks,
at this
babe.
service. You could have,
Bill, you're going to come on the air. Come back here. Come back here and say hi.
I should have.
Listen, cousin Kelly watches and
Happy
Shelly.
Cinco de Mayo. Bill, okay, so normally Campbell makes us our margaritas, but the girls had a lacrosse game tonight, and we're really good parents and chose to drink margaritas instead of going to their lacrosse game. But in our defense, it was like an hour south of here, and I didn't really want to go.
That.
And it's pouring rain. And I'd rather have a margarita. So anyways, Campbell did not make them for us, so Bill just
She was going to try, but she ran out of time.
Well, so Bill made homemade margaritas.
Well,
so
it's Campbell's recipe, but Danna told me that I can't make them as good, so I said, well, maybe Bill will make them.
She definitely did not make it as good as
It is
Campbell.
my recipe. I'm the one that taught her how to make them.
Did you guys ever hear? Did we ever tell the story about the one night when I got really drunk on Campbell's and burned my jacket?
Wait a second. I don't have a tahini rim, and I
said that
really
to him.
like a tahini
I already
rim.
told him. I go, you didn't rim them.
Campbell does.
Campbell rims them. There's so many things.
Campbell
to say
should
that
go
I'm
to
not gonna 'cause
culinary
it's your
school
daughter.
or, like,
No, I think
make some drinks. She's very good at it.
that Campbell she is very good, but like I feel like if she needs some extra money in college, she should bartend.
Oh, that'd be terrible. I won't allow it.
No, it would be great.
No way.
She would make so much money, meet fun people.
Probably, but people are rude to bartenders and, like,
Listen,
hit on them, and
this
that's not
would be-
appropriate
we
for
are
my
going
child.
yeah, she needs a little of that once in her life.
She's fine without it. She could be a waitress at a very high end, or a bartender at a very high end restaurant.
Oh, because I'm sure that after hours, those high-end restaurants are just
I'm
as
sure
classy
it is
as any hole-in-the-wall
for
bar.
sure. For sure.
All right, let's taste test this
Okay.
really quick. Cheers. You're not even going to cheers me?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. He actually did a good job.
He did a good job.
Bill, you did a good job.
Bill, you did well, babe. So
Yeah, it's actually tasty.
he's still measuring, but
I know.
anyways, it is a good recipe, and it's my recipe, people.
It's very good. I'm impressed. Anyways, what was I going to say? So we had kind of a busy weekend as well. Like so this was fun. So what was it? Friday night, we went out to dinner with old friends of ours that we have not had dinner with in forever. And it was such a nice thing. Like, when we have been planning this is one of Olivia's good friends. Good friend when she was younger. Their parents. And the girls, not that they're not friends anymore, but they just go their separate ways, whatever. And you kind of like drift apart as parents. And so last fall we ran into them at it was actually the Powder Puff football game. And, we should get together, yada, yada, yada. We have canceled plans like 6 times. Either we canceled or they canceled or one thing after another. So we were like, we're making this work. But they're like, okay, but we only have like 2 hours. So we have to go early and be done. So we're like, we're in. It was so fun. Like, it was so nice to hang out with like someone that you haven't hung out with in so long. Mm-hmm. And they were just really sweet. So it was great. Well, so I had 2 quick drinks at dinner, and I like asked the bartender to make them a double because I was like, it's a Friday night. So then we go to Bill and Kristin's on the way home. Cavs were playing, so we like wanted to go watch the game, and I had 2 glasses of wine there, which P.S. had that wine again on Sunday at my brother's. Loved it.
It's a great wine.
And then
we got some more today at Costco.
Did you? I'm gonna buy some tomorrow when I go. I really liked it. And my brother had another wine I took a picture of. So anyways, but long story short, I had 2 glasses of wine there. The night is over. The Cavs have lost. And it's time to go home. And Kristin is like, there's a little tequila in this bottle. We should just drink it. I'm sorry, what? Who are you?
Well, so there was like a bit, and I didn't want the bottle to be sitting around.
It was 2 full
so
shots.
I just like put some in Danna's cup, a little more.
Mm-hmm. So guess who was a little hungover at work Saturday morning?
Were you really?
Yes, so badly. I told Tom. That was the day you said you had a headache also.
But not from that. I just
had
had
a
an
headache
eyeball
from that.
headache.
No, I had a headache from that, and I told Tom, I said, I feel like I'm so dehydrated. I feel like my brain is like all shrivelly in my head.
Oh,
like
that's
I felt
bad.
so dehydrated. And then, so I don't know. I don't think we did anything. Oh, no. And then Saturday night was the Derby. So drink again Saturday night.
You know, interestingly enough, I didn't even have a mint julep.
You know what? I didn't either, actually.
It was kind of crazy.
I made those Jello
Little
shots,
Jello things.
the mint julep Jello shots, which they're so fun. And I did have one of those, but I guess I had a vodka soda. I guess I didn't really drink very much that night.
Well, I had a whole meal like planned. So that's what I was doing when I was having like my best night ever, planning our Derby menu, and we made Kentucky hot browns, which were so good.
I feel like you need to explain what that is, by the way, because I did not really know what it was.
So you take a bun.
So good.
Hawaiian rolls work, although that's not what they would use per se, like if you were at the Derby. But you have to make like a cheese roux, and it has like a egg yolk in it, Jarlsberg cheese. You shred it, mustard,
on turkey.
You can put it has some onion in it. You can put tomato on it, and then you make it's kind of like you just butter, and then you put it over the top of the sandwich, and then you bake it in the oven for a little bit. But I've never actually made the cheese roux like the official way.
Well, you are now making it every year on the Derby.
It is delicious.
Like, and so for me, you guys
it's
know
white cheddar.
I'm gluten free, so I was like, all right. Like I gave her one of my gross gluten free buns.
But I said I thought it would be good.
So the thing with the gluten free buns is if you eat it like on with a cheeseburger, they're not great. They're real dry. But like if you grill it or you put some butter on it and bake it or whatnot, they can be okay. So because it was like that, it was so good. Like. Oh my gosh.
It was delicious. That's
amazing.
a definite staple. And then I made a pimento cheese mac and cheese, which I really did like. But we had so much food.
It was ridiculous. And then I made a regular mac and cheese because we felt like we might need a backup.
The kids would need that.
Right. So I made a regular mac and cheese. And then in the midst of it, Kristen's like, oh, you should make those asparagus patties you make. So I'm frying asparagus patties, which I still have a couple left in the fridge if you want to taste one.
That's so good with a little hot sauce.
A little bit of Frank's on there. So, I mean, we had so much food. It was ridiculous. But it was another fun evening.
And before that, it was like, maybe we won't have enough food. Maybe we should smoke a pork butt.
Literally, she's like, should we have Tom smoke a pork butt during the day? I'm like, oh, yeah, we totally need that. And then she goes, nah, I think we might have enough. I'm feeling like
we got enough. And I made
goodness.
I made a limoncello ricotta cheesecake.
So good. It was just so much food. It was so good. But I was going to tell you this. I forgot to tell you this. So we went on Sunday. My niece made her first communion. Congratulations to my little Liliana. And what?
How did she like her gift?
She loved her gift. So Lily is 8, and she never got her ears pierced because my sister-in-law waited when she was a baby, which if you have a baby, do not wait. Like, just go get the ears pierced.
I did not.
Olivia
was 13.
Yes. Like, we did it so young. Olivia was literally, they were like, she has to have her tetanus shot before you can do it. She got her tetanus shot at 2 months, and we pierced her ears. And it was my niece I'm scared. Wouldn't do it. So one day, like a month ago, she tells my sister-in-law, okay, I want them done. Let's go. And, my sister-in-law's like, get in the car now. Like, before she, changed her mind.
She tried a couple times when we were doing them to, maybe get them
We were here
done.
one time in the kitchen, and our friend had a piercing gun, and we thought maybe she would let us do it, but she backed out. So I bought her first pair of diamond studs for her first communion. They're just little, little tiny ones. But she's Tom's goddaughter, so it was like, she's our special little girl. And but anyways, so we went to church, and then we went back to their house for the party. And because they weren't going to have a lot of prep time, they wanted to do an easy meal. They literally went to Costco and had the big trays of sandwiches from Costco. They were so good, you guys. We're like, this is what we should be doing for every party. Like, it was so easy. And we're like, I was joking. I told Olivia that we were just going to do that for her graduation party next year.
You already booked the caterer.
I did book it, I know. But we did tell Olivia, we were like, oh, yeah, we'll just do this. She's not happy. But she didn't think I was funny at all. But I'm like, oh, my gosh, it would save me, so much money. And it was so good. I'm like, this is just a heads up. If you ever need, they were the big sandwiches. Yes, they were roast beef, turkey, huge sandwiches on these big rolls. And
did they cut them in half?
They were cut in like this big, chunks. They were they didn't cut them in half though. They just put it out on the tray, and they come with a little I don't know, what's it called? Like an aioli or something with it in the middle, and you could spread that on.
Oh, nice. That's good to know.
It was great. If you ever need a quick meal, to serve a lot of people, it would be great for pool parties, things like that. So I'm like, oh, I have to remember this. It was a really good idea. But so yeah, we had a very busy weekend. We were very
well. Sunday we
around.
had the kids' confirmation.
We had a
at
religious.
church.
We both had religious
Yeah.
Sundays. Yes.
And so, I love to cook. So I had made lasagna and I had made vodka pasta and we had garlic bread, which, by the way, since we're giving food recommendations, it is official that the Giant Eagle brand cheesy garlic bread is the best cheesy garlic bread. It beats any other brand.
You guys, I am telling you, sometimes the
We've tried
generic
them all.
brands are so good. Do you know that my boys their favorite chips are the Giant Eagle barbecue chips? They have to be the Giant Eagle brand.
So Giant Eagle has some good, which I realize is made probably by another brand,
It
name
totally
brand.
is. I'm sure
But
it
right
is.
now we haven't found the name brand that's better. And so we had garlic bread and we had salad and then I had, the kids, they wanted the cake. We've talked about the cake a million times. So the cake is wonderful. It's an Ina Garten recipe. It's her Barefoot Contessa, her Beatty's chocolate cake. It is so good. And it's not even hard.
You've made for birthdays
Yes,
before? Yeah.
they all want it for everything. And they just finished the cake and they are like, so when are you going to make that cake again?
Cake. Right.
I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's a solid 2 hours and it's not hard.
Well, Bill's birthday is coming up. You can make it for his birthday.
Gee whiz. But he likes the cheesecake. But I already made him a cheesecake. I'm not making another cheesecake. They just take forever too. The water bath, like turning off the oven. I mean, it's just like you have to constantly be there to get your cheesecake not to crack. But I woke up super early to make them this cake, but they don't understand. It's like you have to bake the cake and then it has to cool. But while the cake is cooling, you're making the frosting because you have to melt the chocolate. You have to do all the things.
I don't love my kids enough.
I do love my kids.
No,
but this cake is ridiculous.
Crazy.
And so then I did frost so nice.
But this is like so much work.
It was. You have to make a cup of coffee. You have to dilute your espresso. It's this whole thing. But it looked so good. And I put little raspberries on top with a little bit of mint.
So we always joke that my mother-in-law does this and you do the same thing. Like you show your love by
through
cooking.
Food.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, they know.
To be clear, that is not a bad thing by any means. But
they
we
know
always
that
joke that's my mother-in-law's
thing.
Them. Well, yeah. And honestly, of course, if my kids asked for something like that, I would. But I've never done it, so they don't even ask.
But we've talked
They're
before.
like, Mom, can you please buy that cake at Costco that we love?
No, but we've talked about this long ago. If you've been listening for a long time, but if you remember, I decorated all my children's birthday cakes. I made them, I decorate them.
So when my kids were
we love a good party.
When my kids were really little, my mom always did our cakes when we were little. I have. And she would decorate it to whatever the theme was. And so when my kids were really little, she would help me. And I'll never forget, my kids were obsessed with Yo Gabba Gabba. Do you remember that show?
Oh, I remember Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yes. And their thing was that it was an old school boom box. And I made a cake that was an old school. I've got to find a picture of this. You guys, I really do have talent. I just don't use it ever. But I was so good at this cake. It was amazing. And I'm like, but who the heck? I remember I taught myself how to do fondant once. And I
cut out the...
Oh, I did it all.
I think the ones for Parker's birthday. So my Aunt Kathy, which is really my cousin Kathy, but Aunt Kathy is a cake decorator. And so she did our wedding cake. She's done all the cakes. And in our family, she's just done everybody's cakes. And so she taught cake decorating lessons. So I took cake decorating in 4-H, which is my least favorite project. I'm too much of a perfectionist.
So I agree. And looking back, I'm like, oh, that looks terrible. But in the moment, I was like, oh my gosh,
but it probably looked really good. You're just overanalyzing.
You're critical.
She would sell all the Wilton pans, all the Wilton tips, all the frosting colors. And so the kids, we'd go to Law and Benson store in Lithopolis, Ohio, and they would just go through the back and they would pick out whatever pan they wanted.
And that's how,
and then I would make their cake.
That.
So for years, and then one year, my kids, we used to go to Meijer, the grocery store. They just have gotten in Northeast Ohio in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
but
it's new here. And
they would always give the kids a cookie when you went to the deli. And so my kids would always get a cookie, but that's right by the cake book.
Do grocery stores do that anymore?
I
That
don't
was
think
my
so.
favorite thing when I was a kid.
It was they loved it at the grocery. And then we'd ride the penny horse. But they're all they wanted one year was to pick a cake out of the book. And it was devastating to me because I, make their cakes from scratch and I would decorate them myself. And all they wanted to do was pick a cake out of the book like their regular friends. So
that when my kids got older and we started using the book at Giant Eagle, that was
Giant Eagle makes a good cake.
They do. Their cakes are actually
Their
quite
frosting
tasty.
is good.
Listen, I'm sure it probably comes in frozen, but their cakes are quite tasty. But that used to be like their favorite thing, like when they were really little, like when they not really little, like when they started having birthday parties with friends. And we would go to Giant Eagle, and they would get to look through the book and pick out their cake, and they were like so excited about it.
I know I was a little heartbroken, but then I realized I gave them good memories, and it's okay to move on to the next chapter. Just like we're going to do with graduation here in a couple weeks.
I cannot believe this. This is so crazy.
So I've decided it's not graduation that's going to be hard for me. It's going to be August 18th because we just got the date when she moves into school, which is an entire week before she starts class.
So what will she do that week? Just get situated?
So her scholars
settled?
program has like activities and like things that they do. And then, so they do that for like the first couple days. And then that weekend, all the freshmen are moving in. So like everybody will come. So that'll be the hard part. Today we picked out pillows.
Wait, so August 18th.
August 18th. It's the first day of school at West Geauga, and it's the first day that Campbell moves in. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have to get the kids pictures, and then we'll have to drive to Columbus. But so she has her roommate, which is very exciting. And so they found out today they actually want to both match. So they're like going to coordinate. They do. They're going to coordinate.
So this is funny. So
Campbell was hopeful.
Last night I took a walk with my neighbor down the street whose son is in Campbell's grade, also graduating. And he's going to University of Cincinnati. And
that is far from here.
It is far from here. And he got his roommate assignment as well. And so I was saying how like Campbell, reached out to this girl to find out like if they're going to match or not, with their decor. And Lisa, my friend, Lisa listens. So hi, Lisa. She kind of we were laughing because we were saying that this is the difference between boys and girls. She's like, I bought him a blanket. And I was like, Zach, I bought you this blanket. And he was like, cool. Like he doesn't even care.
We're like 2 weeks out from Sam moving in, and he had nothing. I'm like, okay, Sam, like I'm gonna pick it. He's like, yeah, whatever you pick. He doesn't care.
Fine. And girls, like my niece who went to Miami last year for her freshman year.
Oh, her room was cute.
Her room's adorable. And we were like the frilly this, and picking out all the stuff and like planning it all, and it was so fun. And we're like laughing because the boys are totally different, and the girls have to like coordinate and all these things. So it really is such a difference between the two.
So it is exciting. So I'm like, I love to decorate. So I'm like, I could totally do this room up right. Bill's kind of looking at me like, oh, brother.
It's
not right now. Just
this
like
could
early.
Be a lot of money.
Yeah, but we saved it all on Sam, so now we can just spend it on Campbell.
Right, and like you have boys coming up after. They're not going to care.
No.
You're safe.
This is it. We have one
Knock
girl.
It out. One and done.
One girl.
All right. I did not realize what time it is. Like, do you even see? We're just
oh my gosh, we're just
away.
like chatting away. But we have to talk real briefly about when you can't find your husband.
Oh my gosh, this is really funny.
And they're on the phone, but they've walked about 10 miles while they've been on the phone. There was a reel I saw.
Kristin,
I said it to Danna.
It says like, that song? It's like, where the hell is my husband? Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm saying
you don't know
it
where
wrong.
he is. He's on his phone somewhere, pacing back and forth,
Like,
up and down.
This is what Bill. He made me so nervous today.
So today he was doing that, and Danna's like,
it had to have
he's
been for
doing
over
it.
an hour. I was standing in the back of the market.
It was for over an hour.
And I look out the window, and he's pacing the parking lot. And then he comes in, and I think, he must be off the phone, because why would you enter the market if you are still on the phone?
He probably got chilly.
He walked in, then he starts pacing the market.
Then he's eating.
He's eating well. So I text Kristin, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Bill is literally doing exactly what that reel was saying. And she's like, well, send me a video of it. So
it's so funny.
You guys would have laughed so hard, because I'm trying to incognito take this video, and he's walking in my direction.
Oh, he's not even probably even knew.
He didn't even know I was there, I don't think. No. Let alone that I was recording him.
His little gumdrops.
Eating his spice drops, walking
or
around,
his
whatever. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy doesn't even pay attention. So he hangs up the phone. I go, you're going to need to start recording a workout on your watch when you take a phone call, because you probably just got 2 miles in.
Yeah, it's something. It's a real work of art, the way this man can walk and talk and eat.
That's why he's so thin.
I know. Until next time, friends, we're mismatched.